What's your favorite iteration of the Deku Tree?
I don't want to sound too lame and just say this one, but like, I wasn't too crazy about. I liked the Korix in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the way he looked. He had kind of like that
big chin.
Yeah.
And like the weird tooth.
Yeah. He looked kind of like not like. I love Wind Waker's art style.
Yeah.
You know? But I just like a tree should look wizened.
Yeah, he's kind of like...
He should look wise. He looked a bit oafish. You know, like
yeah.
He's old and dumb, like my grandfather.
And just a smidge racist.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I wish just a smidge. Fucking this guy, you know, avoiding the fact that his mouth is open like an idiot right now. Get my fucking face!
He is in a lot of pain. So.
Yeah. Please! Every second you wait is like dying!
It's pretty funny how, like, he gives the whole long-winded speech afterwards.
Yeah.
So, like, when you first get to him, he's like, you gotta get inside me and take care of that shit.
Yeah. He's probably just so relieved with the power, like, that the feeling of the curse has been lifted, you know, and he's like, oh, thank God. And now, and he's also, you've eased his bodily pain, but you've also set his mind at ease. That,
well, now he can accept death.
The hero is strong enough. The young boy, I was so worried about sending this young boy out on an adventure, but he's conquered a mighty curse, you know, and he can go out and save the world.
I was reading an interesting online article how it's kind of like Ganondorf like totally plays Link and Zelda by like just causing trouble. He puts the curse in the Deku Tree.
Oh.
He feeds the whatever to the Ruda to the fucking Jabu Jabu. He starves the Gorons.
He gets you to get the stones for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
He's a wily coyote. You know? He's a sneaky man.
Meanwhile, I just thought of him as like an asshole. You know?
He's a cunning dude.
Yeah. Is this thing gonna start? Some of these shake, don't they?
You're thinking of Wind Waker, I think.
Oh, man, I'm such a... Whoa! Settle.
Hey.
Look, Onion. You can see down this web using... Yo, people...
And now I just keep thinking of Arrested Development. It's just Onion.
Onion!
Onion.
Oh, welcome to the Onion ring.
Oh, that'd be really funny, like alternate intro. To just make like the Arrested Development.
It's Korean, right? Onion?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think that's hello. Oh, you know what? It is. Because Diva says it.
From Overwatch.
Diva says Onion.
Making connections.
Yeah.
Look at this wall!
Yo, dude, look at this fucking wall here.
Maybe you can climb it.
These vines growing on it might give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Onion. You know what? People hate on Navi. I am about it. I love Navi.
Well, I think especially in the beginning, Navi's good, but then I feel like once you're an adult, she kind of like just says stuff that becomes irrelevant if you like know what you're doing.
Like, yeah, but then just like press A a couple times. But I like the idea that she's there. Yeah, you know, that I'm not alone. You know,
well, enough where Link misses her enough to go look for her.
Yeah,
in like the next game.
Yeah, dude.
Which is the coolest way to tie in Majora as a sequel.
Yeah. Oh, something I was gonna say is, since I get really sad when I think about the idea of Link just wandering around that forest forever until he becomes, which he obviously does, you know, because it's the right timeline, you know, and
I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild is in the same timeline as Twilight Princess.
Something that I think is kind of cool is that I feel like Breath of the Wild breaks that whole thing over its knee. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like it's the most its own thing out of all of them. You know? Like it need not exist in a temporal place with any of them.
Well, Dan and I
kind of prefer that.
Dan and I had toyed with the idea of like, not necessarily that, like, because a lot of people are like, what if it's a dragon break? Like, kind of like that. What like from the Elder Scrolls series, where like the timeline will split and then converge in on the same point.
Pardon?
So like it'll be like picture
Sorry,
like
I have to listen to you while I play this. But I just got, you said Dragon Break? and then started talking about Elder Scrolls, and I got fucking excited.
But they said, what if Breath of the Wild unifies those 3 timelines? Like, they all converge on Breath of the Wild.
Interesting. How do you figure that?
This was before the game came out. People were like, where is it full?
Word. Yeah.
But I mean, the biggest tee off to me was in the memory where it's like Link's swearing in ceremony as the hero.
Yeah.
She says, like, whether in the sky or in the whatever of time or the realms of Twilight, and those are the only 3 games she references. So it's Skyward, Ocarina, where the timeline splits, and then Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Like, the only reference to Wind Waker, I would say, is the Koroks and the Rito.
Yeah.
Which are just... It's like things like that confuse it for me.
I get you. I'm sorry that I'm not offering more by way of commentary on that, because I'm also trying to take it in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, just something to think about.
Nice.
Well, you're gonna take out your fucking slingshot or what?
I'm just fucking around. Yeah.
I wish you could use a slingshot as an adult. Oh, that's right. We're playing on the GameCube.
That was really scary for me.
We're saving the game, Kurt.
Yeah. What else was I thinking about? Interesting. I definitely fall into the camp of, even though I know that some of the games are definitely related, you know, like, you just can't argue.
Yeah.
You know, like I choose to think of some of them as just existing in their own space. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm a fan of, like, that Joseph Campbell ass idea of there was one story, right? And that probably happened forever ago, and there are all of these different interpretations of it, you know, across time and in different cultures, like...
Yeah, which would explain the differences in, like, the games.
Yeah. You know, like, oh, Jesus Christ. I dropped down and I... Like, think like the Minish Cap. That's the version of the Zelda legend that they play. Or that they tell, more so. That the same... Jake had to go run and close the door real quick.
My mom invaded our studio space.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
We're recording.
Mom. No, she's gone, but...
Yeah.
I really like that notion. I think that's a really...
I enjoy thinking it.
Yeah.
You know, and...
Absolutely.
Some of the connections, like when they popped out the timeline, some of them I'm like, that's a little tenuous.
Like what? I'm just curious, like...
No, I mean, we're having a conversation.
I'm not trying to accuse you.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Why is this spider like...
Like, why would they just descend? To be I always thought it'd probably give kids a heart attack if they descended on you and grabbed you. You know, that'd be really fucking cool. Like, why they come down in front of you makes no fucking sense.
Look out, sir.
Yo, watch out for me, I'm a spider.
Oh, but you see him hiding out there.
Come on.
Well, that was an N64-ass sound.
This ties into fucking Aaron Hansen's sequelitis about this game. That it's like, that's a bit... There's no challenge in that. That's just waiting. You know? Just have to wait for him to turn around so that I can hit
just the way, yeah, that patience that some games... But that can be kind of done really well. I think The Witcher is like...
Yeah, but you're not just waiting.
Yeah, no, that's true. You're not just standing. But there's definitely a patience to the combat.
Word.
And when you... I mean, The Witcher 3 came out how many years after this? Like...
Because you're looking for patterns and stuff and be like, okay, that's the moment. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
But you're also... in the time where you are quote-unquote waiting, you're dodging, like...
the dodge function in that... I think The Witcher 3 might be my favorite combat in, like, an adventure game.
It's awesome, and I'm always so surprised when people don't like it, they bring up the combat, and it's like, motherfucker, you just don't get it, son. Like that was brilliant. I mean, I guess it has a bit of a learning curve. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, especially depending on which difficulty you play at the beginning. Like, I made it a bit hard on myself and went like, because I was tired of breezing through games, you know?
Yeah.
And I definitely bit off, not more than I could chew, but more than I need have chewed. For some reason, why do I keep pressing up on the D-pad like that does anything? Did any of the Zelda games do that?
I don't know.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, but when we saved last time, I thought that the game, like the disc.
Oh, the disc in front. Whoa!